guys, welcome to our first lecture for week 4. How are you guys doing today? Okay, this session is going to be totally dedicated to helping anybody that needs help with last week's assignment or previous weeks. So Raven was here first. Raven, do you have anything you need help with? Okay, I'm going to unshare my screen and you can share with me and we'll take a look.
My thing is I still can't do the drawing of the person.
Just use a stick figure.
I tried that a few minutes ago. Ooh, okay.
Make sure you make a new layer for your stick figure.
Oh, it's on a new layer.
Okay.
Did this. Then this. So do I just do this?
Yep. Arms.
And feet.
There you go.
Even though I think it's uneven. And then so
Why don't you select all his arms and legs real quick first? Just draw a square over that portion of his body. Make your stroke a little bit bigger so he stands out a little bit more.
okay, stroke. Okay.
Yep, there you go. Okay, so now you're going to select him all.
Select them all.
And then in your properties panel, you're going to select that little icon right under your stroke to turn it into a solid shape. See, see that little icon that has the arrow between the two lines? Up just a little bit, right? See that right there. You're going to expand him. So there you go. And then you're going to grab your bone tool.
Bone tool.
And you're going to make his bones. So you're going to start at his head and come down to his neck. Start at the top of his head and draw a bone straight down to his neck, right there. Then draw another bone to where his arms connect.
Right here?
Yeah, draw. Is that where his arms touch?
Mm-hmm.
Go out to each arm.
And then do the same thing?
Yeah, do the same thing there. And then draw, oops.
Let's see.
There you go. Now draw a bone down to where his legs meet. You should be able to just click on him and his bones will show back up.
Okay.
Now draw a bone out for each leg. You may have to go to edit, undo, and make that bone a little longer. Edit, undo again, and then zoom out just a little bit so that you can see them all, so you don't have to try and, there you go. And then a bone for each leg. Oops. Okay, now grab your black arrow. And now you have what's called an armature layer. Zoom out some so you can see all of him.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're going to go out to frame, say you need to make him move a few times. So maybe go out to frame 24
Okay.
and grab one of his bones. There you go. Then
I go to
48, you could do once every second he moves.
there you go.
And 72.
I get it now.
96. And then 113. No, that's not right. 24 plus 96, 10. So 126.
120.
No, 120. 120. Yes, right there. And then 144.
I think I get it. And then
168. And then maybe you make him do something else. Maybe make him shake his head back and forth. So,
right.
yeah, you just, so now we need to go out. Let's see, 168 and 24. 172? No,
Let's do 172 anyway.
192.
Oh, 192.
Yes.
No.
Oh, that makes me swing. Okay. So maybe have him move his leg.
Uh, yeah.
He doesn't want to move just his head. We should have made two bones there, and then he could have moved his head.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you've moved his leg. So then we go out to frame 1, 2, 86, 206. Is that right? 24, 6, 116. 116. Yeah.
Oh, 216?
There you go. And you can move his leg back.
And then
And just somewhere out there towards the end is the last one, so it doesn't have to be exact. There you go. Now go back to frame 1 and play it, and let's see what you got.
yeah.
That works. And don't forget to go to your public, make sure it's saved in a folder. And then you
Okay.
need to go to your publish settings.
Okay, let's go. Public settings. That's all.
Click timeline, that's good. And then hit publish.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Okay, guys. Terry, are you needing help?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're up next. Share your screen with me.
Okay.
Okay, I can see you.
Okay. Well, what I'm having problems with is my buttons. I don't know what happened, but when I unzipped my package I sent to you, nothing was there. I redid it this morning, and as soon as I got to this action right here, everything changed. All the buttons names changed and all that. I said, I'm stopping right here.
You have a key frame at the end there. And it looks like you've got your buttons on some sort of shape tween.
Okay. I don't know what happened, but as soon as I clicked to action, it all did this. I don't know where I went wrong or what I did, but.
Looks like you accidentally put an action to a shape tween on your buttons layer. So go click on your buttons layer, those green frames. Go over to the green frames, right click. And do remove tween. Okay, now go up and click on your play button. Double click it. Something's not right there. Your buttons aren't supposed to look like that, are they?
I don't think so.
Go back to scene one.
Okay.
It looks like. Hit your delete key. I think you just have the play. It's just play you have made into a button. Okay, go over to your libraries panel. We'll start by fixing your play button first. Go down to your, oh yeah, you have to move that. Go down, find your button, your play button.
The first one I had was on the original I sent you, and this is the one that I did this morning, play button 2.
Okay, which one do you want to use?
Let's go with play button 2.
Okay, double click it. Oops, you have to double click the little icon. Right there. Okay, now delete delete those frames. Go down to down and right click on your timeline, see where it says down. See that keyframe? Click in it and then right click and do remove frame. And do the same for over. Now on the up frame, highlight what's on your stage and delete it. You just draw a square over it with your black arrow and it'll select it off. And hit delete. Now grab your square tool and draw your square across there. Grab your black arrow and center it over that crosshair that's in the center of your screen there. Right there. Now grab your type tool and type the word play. Nope, your type tool. Right there. And grab your black arrow, go into your properties panel. Make your text black. See where it says color?
Yes.
We'll make it black and make it bigger. Make it like 18 point instead of 12 point. Hit your enter key. That's better. Now with your black arrow, grab the word play and center it up in your button. You can use your arrow keys on your keyboard too if you need to drop it down just a little bit. Just use your down arrow key.
It's not doing anything.
You have a down arrow key on your keyboard. You don't have to hold anything down but the down arrow key.
Okay.
There it goes. Okay, now go out to your over and click in that over frame.
Okay.
Right click and do insert keyframe. Now go to the down, right click, insert keyframe. Now use your down arrow key and click it 4 times. Now go back to your over keyframe, deselect everything, click on just the gray part of your button, go over and change the fill color to something different. Needs to be a completely different color. That's pretty close to what it was before. You're not really going to be able to see the difference. Just choose a light. There you go. That works. Okay, now go back up to scene 1 and delete those buttons off your screen. You can delete them both. You have everything locked, so just draw a square over all of those buttons. So I'm going to get rid of all of them. What's your delete key? Those 2 buttons are on a different layer. Any idea what layer they're on?
The only thing I can think that they are on is the action button.
They're not on your button layer. Go back to frame 1. Oh, they're not on your button layer.
Just say click on.
Unlock the next layer and see if it's on that layer. It's not on that layer's empty. So let's see if they're on that one. Oh, they're gone. You can lock that layer again. Maybe it just took Adam a minute to delete them. Okay, now go back to your libraries pane and find that play button and drag it out onto your artboard. Yeah, just grab it, drag it onto your stage. Click on the buttons layer and try that again. Oops, align it there so that it's on your stage. There you go. Now go over to your libraries panel and click on the one that just says play button and go ahead and delete it. You don't need it anymore. Hit your trash can at the bottom. There you go. Now delete the 2, 3 stop buttons. Delete all 3 of them.
Okay.
Now highlight the play button 2 and right click on it. And do duplicate. And change it to stop button. Now double click on the stop button and open it so we can change it to say stop instead of play. The little icon. Now, go in and change play to stop. Grab your type tool. Now go down and click on the next keyframe and do the same thing.
Do I have to hit enter first?
No, just go down to the next keyframe.
Okay, which is
Little black dot, the one under over. There you go.
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Now change play to stop. And do the same thing to the keyframe and down. Now go up and click on scene 1 and bring out your stop button. You're welcome, Raven. See you tomorrow.
Just click and drag this over.
Yeah, just click and drag it out. Line them up where you want them. Grab your black arrow. Okay, now click on your play button. In the properties panel, click on your properties tab. Give it an instance name. With play, a capital B as a boy, TN. Hit your enter key. Now click on stop and do the same thing. Except for it'll say stop, BTN. Hit your enter key. Now go up to Windows and go to Code Snippets. Open the HTML folder, go to Event Handlers, and double click mouse click event. Okay, you've got a whole lot of script already there. So erase lines number 12 all the way through number 1. Let's get rid of all that extra code you already have there.
Just drag this up.
Just to highlight it like you're highlighting text.
Okay.
From line 12 to line number 1. Delete it. Delete line number 4. Now delete all that gray text that you see. Delete all that. Put your cursor in front of this. And hit your delete button. So you move it up to line number 1. There you go. Now, in between the brackets, line 5, 6, 7, 8, delete those lines. This is your stop button. Line number 1 is telling Animate, or actually your web browser, to, hey, watch for somebody to click on this. And when they click on this, line 3 says, when they click on this, you need to do what's on line 5. And in this case, we need it to stop. So you're going to type this dot stop, 2 parentheses, and a semicolon. Now you're going to go over and click on your play button and go to your code snippets. Double click, mouse click event, deselect everything, so you can just click right there in between lines of text and it'll deselect everything for you. Erase all that gray text. hit the delete key, and then erase what's between the brackets. And this time you need it to play.
Okay, so I need.
It's going to be the exact, so yeah, this dot play, 2 parentheses, and a semicolon. Now go to File and go to Save All. You need to put that in a folder because you have to publish this. So you see that little drop down next at the end of your name up there? See that little button right there? And you can pull that up, pull that box up so you can see the bottom of it. There's a new folder button on the very, you need to pull that whole box up so you can see the end of the box. See that new folder? There you go. And just name it GS246 Assessment 3, your first name, your last name. Then hit create. And then hit save. Now go to control and go to test. And we're going to test your play and stop buttons. So hit stop, make sure it stops. And then hit play and make sure it starts again. There you go. Just like that. It works.
Yes. And something happened when I zipped all this together and sent it to you. It just all disappeared, and I don't know why.
It shouldn't now. So now you just need to zip that folder that you
Okay.
saved it all in. First, you need to go to your publish settings and publish it. You need to uncheck loop timeline because it's looping at this point. So go back to animate and go to publish settings.
Let's go back to animate. I'm trying to get there.
You can just click on the animate icon at the very bottom of your screen. Now go to File and go to Publish Settings. Uncheck Loop Timeline and click Publish at the very bottom. And then hit OK. Now you just need to zip that folder and turn it in.
Okay, good. Just right click.
You can just close that now. You're done with it.
Okay.
So go into your Finder and go to your desktop and find that folder. Right, looks like right there. I'm just going to zip that, and that's what you're going to turn in. Looks like you've got one right next to it you need to delete. You have a zip folder with the exact same name right next to it, except for I don't know if that's the right folder.
This one right here. Yeah, that's the one that I did.
Yeah, go ahead and delete that one. Let's move to trash. Open up that folder right there and let's see if that's the right folder or not. It's not. Hit your back button and delete that folder because it's not the correct one. Go down some. Go back up. Right, I think it's that folder right. Oh, right there. Double click that folder. Yes, that is the right folder. Hit your back button and zip that folder. That's what you need to turn in.
Okay, that's all I need.
Okay, Terry, thank you.
Thank you much, Miss.
No problem. Okay, guys, I think Nikki's next. Nikki, are you needing help?
I know I am when you're whoever's after that.
Say that again.
This is Corley. I said, I know I'm needing help.
Okay. Okay, Nikki, ask your question. I'll go ahead and answer it. Guys, does anybody know who came in after Nikki? I kind of lost track after that.
I think it's Lori.
Nikki, you can use the audiobooks that I showed last week. You do not have to use YouTube. Lori, do you need help? Okay, share with me.
Hello, Misty. I've got this upper respiratory thing, so I'm going to try to as clear as I can.
Okay.
I went to Animate this morning and noticed that my buttons are not working, and they worked on the assignment that I turned into you last week.
Go to control and go to test movie.
Okay. Whoops. And test movie.
Or just test. Either one works. You can use
Okay.
test. Now click your stop button. Well, if you're right, they're not working. Let's go back and figure out why not. Go to animate.
Okay.
Usually that means something like your instance name was changed or something. Click on stop. That says stop VTN. Go up to Windows and go to Actions. See on the left-hand side where it says Action Frame 1?
Yeah.
Click there. Just stop play button. Just that stop button. Okay, close that. Go down and unlock that layer and test it again.
Okay, so go ahead and lock the buttons.
The Actions layer. Unlock
Oh.
the Actions layer.
I'll unlock my actions.
You have a movie tween. Is that, you have a movie tween on your buttons?
Oh, that's weird. How in the world?
Turn off your buttons layer so you can't see it.
Okay.
Yes. Go to layer 1 and turn it off.
Huh. How interesting.
I don't know how that happened. Go back to your buttons layer and right click and do remove tween.
Okay.
You have to click in the layers part, the timeline. You have to go out to the timeline and right click in like frame 1.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Right click there.
And
Remove motion tween.
motion.
Remove motion, yes.
Okay.
Now turn it back on. Click on your play button. And turn your layer 1 back on and let's test it again. Now go to control, go to test. Now hit stop. There we go. Because somehow another motion tween got on that other layer.
Oh, interesting. So, let's see. So, what do I do? I'm sorry. What do I need to do down here so that doesn't happen again?
Lock them.
Just lock all the layers.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. All right, and that was it for today, Misty. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow at 2:00.
Yes, at 2 o'clock.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Sounds great.
Okay, Lori, see you
Appreciate
later.
your help so much. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, who's next?
Hello, somebody who's next?
Okay, Corley, looks like it's you. So you can go ahead and share with me. Corley, did you get my emails earlier? And Corley, if you're talking, your mic's off, honey.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just chatting up a storm. I was like, okay. So what I was saying was it's here. It was here when I submitted it, as you can see. But for some reason, when it gets to test, it stops at the roses thing. So,
Okay, what layer is the roses on? Open that layer.
okay, I have all the. Wait,
Scroll
well,
down.
hold on. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Let me go back to where I'm. Oh, here. Move it.
It stops.
This right here. Okay, so let
What?
me.
Is that the hearts layer?
I call it Zoom. I think this is it. The Zoom. Okay, cool. The Zoom layer. The Zoom. Yeah. So it starts here. Okay. So what's before
Scroll
that?
out. I want to see the rest of your timeline on the end there. Scroll out some.
Oh, scroll out. Okay. So
Yeah, keep going.
and see. So right here, something here. It's something.
It sticks right here.
See, and I'm.
Go to control and go to test.
Okay. Oh, you may not be able to see it. I only gave you animate.
Yeah. Does it in your browser? Does it stop there?
Yes, it stops at the. Hold on. Where are you? Where's the share button?
There should be a little new share button on that little pop-up menu. It's either at the top or the bottom.
Okay. Now let me. I'll share the whole screen desktop. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Okay, so see, it does that. It keeps on. Can you see now?
Yeah.
And it goes in here, it does this thing, you know, it shows move, and it stops right there. That's where it stops.
Okay, go back to animate. You used the camera on that Zoom, right?
No, I didn't. I don't know what I did. I do these things late at night, and after a while, I can't remember what I did.
Because I don't see any motion tween. I don't see a motion tween there for it to zoom in. After it zooms in, go back to where. No, it comes right here though.
See, it's something about this right in here. Something's in here, right here. Because my Zoom here. Let me go back. How did I do this? I can't remember now. That's sad. That is so sad. That's so sad.
I want to know how you made those hearts zoom. That's where I want to look at.
Okay, so
You're not zoomed yet.
no. When it goes, okay.
But it does zoom right. No, it zooms before this.
Oh, with the flowers, here, hold on.
Here's that.
When it go, no. Oh, before when it goes all the way to the color.
It goes all the way to the color, yeah. That's the heart, right? Open the heart layer.
Oh, okay, the eclipse. I called it the eclipse.
Go out and show me that time frame.
Okay. One moment. How am I? We're at 1. Okay, cool. So, and I wanted these to be less fast. I didn't know but this is all I could get at the time. Okay, I was really proud about this. I got that done. I can't remember how I got that done, but I did get it done.
Okay, right here.
Okay.
Keep going a little bit. Keep going some more.
Oh, you mean on the timeline? Okay.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
And
so
then
it stops there and it goes to the eclipse.
Okay, scroll out some more. And then we're here. But
And I kept trying to get things to stop and it wouldn't stop.
Go down to frame 470 and click in 471. Click in 471. No, on the eclipse layer.
Oh.
Right there. That doesn't need to be there. So we need to remove those. Go back, hold your mouse button down, drag right. Oops. Nope, try that again. Select somewhere else first. Nope, you can't do that.
What I do? What I can't.
You drag the keyframe. What we want to do is highlight it. So you have to click somewhere else, like above it. Click above it. Now go back, hold your mouse button down on that black dot and drag right. There you go. Now you're high. Keep going. You want to highlight everything else on that. Oh, no, you released your mouse button. Edit undo. In reality, you need to go back to frame 165, it looks like, and do that. And hold your mouse button and drag right.
Okay. I'm at 165.
Right click and do remove frames. Right there. Now, you select everything. And go back to that keyframe. And there you go. Right click on it. It highlighted it for you. Right click. Remove frames. Now then, go to control, go to test, and let's see if that changed anything.
One of my issues is that it's layered on top of each other because I couldn't get it to, you know how you go in and you insert the frame to say, okay, it's the end. No, it would never insert frame. I always had to put a keyframe to stop stuff, it seems like. It's my heartbeat. Then, yep. And there's stuff behind here that I'm wondering what that is.
And go to where that scene is.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we're right here. We're where the scene stops.
Go to your timeline. Scroll
Okay.
up. I just want you to scroll straight up. Okay.
Okay.
Now scroll out.
This way?
Yeah, keep going. We never actually get from there to the next scene. It's like you, well, we do get
It's
there.
because of something right here. What is this right here? And
Highlight that, and we're going to delete it because technically you don't need it just yet. So hold your mouse button down, remove frame. Go back a frame and do the same thing. Right click, remove frame. Now go back one frame again.
this isn't even supposed to be here. How can I get that out? That
Unlock your layers, all of them. Just hit your lock icon. Click on that. Hit to delete key.
Okay.
Okay, now scroll back up in your timeline. Just scroll up. You're still at the right spot. You just need to scroll up a little bit. Okay, now go back one frame and right click. Insert frame. Okay, now go out to frame 580.
That's 581. Okay.
Yeah, keep going forward.
There, okay. 580 is right there.
Yeah, go forward one frame.
To 581?
Yeah.
Or to okay. Not a problem. Okay, there's that.
582. Go one more.
One more.
Right there. Now scroll all the way to the top of your layers panel. I want to make sure there's no. That's all looks good. Now scroll all the way down. Let's see if there's anything below it that shouldn't be there. Right there. And your artwork layer under the roses. Oh, well, maybe those are supposed to be there. Turn that off. Turn that layer off. No, not the roses layer. The one that says artwork under the roses folder. Open that roses folder. Scroll down. See that one that says artwork. Turn it off.
Oh, it was the background.
Okay, leave that on.
It's this right here. This artwork. Okay.
Now scroll back up. Okay, now scroll out.
Okay. What's happening here? What was this? Huh. I can't remember why this is here. Oh, this becomes the heart. No, I already did the heartbeat. I don't know.
Those are just empty layers though. There's not anything actually there, so it doesn't matter.
Can I
do it a little bit further to down? Scroll out some more. Keep going. See that next keyframe that has something in it? What is that?
I don't know.
Select that keyframe.
It's color, but
it shouldn't be there. So deselect it, above it, click above it, go back down and hold your mouse button down on that black dot and drag to the right. Keep going, keep going. And right there, right click, remove frames. Okay, now scroll back. And scroll all the way down. Let's make sure there's nothing else in there anywhere. Your artwork color is supposed to be there. So scroll back up.
Okay.
Now keep scrolling out. Actually, no. Scroll back some. Go back to like frame 665.
Let's get there.
Nope, your playhead's down at the other end.
Oh, well, that's the reason why. Okay. And where are we going to? Where? 665?
665. Okay, we go back to 685.
Okay, so we're here, we're moving, then there.
Go to there. Go to control, go to test movie. Let's see what happens now. Yeah.
And my other question would be, is this considered to be assignment 3? See, I was doing it all, so I lost track of what I was doing.
Yes, this is your assignment 3.
Okay. And now I got to put sound to it. And then that would be finished?
And then it will be finished. Once we can get it to stop doing this, something is causing that. I'll go back to animate. Go to your timeline, scroll up.
I'm at the top.
Up there. Go back 2 frames. Go to 684. Right there.
Now see, there's this thing right here. Is that supposed to
You never get there. That's the problem, is you never actually get to the smiley face. So go back to where the hearts end, where they're just blank before the face comes out. So just scroll backwards a little bit. Because you never get to this point. There's something not allowing you to get to this point.
I don't know if it's these right here. Is this something?
They're blank. So those aren't stopping you.
Okay.
Right there to the end. Oh,
See?
back 1 frame. Right there. And there's nothing there. Nothing there on the top. And those aren't extended. Go to Windows, go to Actions. Let's make sure you don't have any action script on here that's accidentally controlling something.
I might, because like I said, oh no, praise to God.
You don't have anything on there. Okay, close that.
How do you, where's the close button?
There you go. Left-hand corner.
Okay.
Go to your zoom layer. Click on it. Where's the zoom? Make a new layer. Make a keyframe in frame 581. Go over and grab your circle tool.
That's 582. Hold on.
That's fine. You're
Okay.
never, you're fine. Actually, go back 1 frame and make a keyframe. Yeah, just drag that back 1 frame.
Okay.
Now go over to your tools panel, grab your ellipse tool, your circle tool. Just make a circle on your artboard. I just want to test something.
Okay, just make a circle. What is my, oh, there it is. Here, right here.
Yes, just grab it, just make a circle.
Oh, well, there's
Okay, go to control, go to test movie. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
2. Control test. She looks so happy.
She does.
And there it stops.
So that's not what, but that circle is before this layer stops. So that's not technically where it's stopping. Go back to animate. We need to figure out exactly what frame it's stopping in so I can. Click on frame 580 in layer 1 right there. Grab that keyframe and drag it back to frame 550.
This one right here.
Yeah. Oops. No, go back and click in the keyframe you're not highlighting. This time you're actually dragging that keyframe. Grab it, drag it back to 5. Oh, no. Click on it and then click again and drag it. Now drag it to 580.
Oh, is that what I'm doing wrong?
There you
Okay, and I got it at, okay, let it go, 551.
Now,
Now.
test your movie again.
And hit what again?
Test it again. Go to control and go to test.
Now look, when I did that, look what happened there with the white circle. That was interesting.
All it did was highlight it, select it basically, because it's not a drawing object. It's expanded into a bitmap vector. It makes those little dots. Still no dots. Go back to animate. Click on that keyframe again.
This one. This one?
Click. Oops. Click.
There.
Click again and drag it back, son. Drag it back to like 500.
Where are you? There you are.
Right there.
Okay. And
Test
once
it again.
I'm just going to hit test. Let's see.
Still no circles. Go back to animate. Oh, there they came. Your circles came out. So it stopped after where we were. So what the heck is causing it? Go back to animate.
Hey, look.
There it goes.
So it's just too long? Is it just taking too long, or?
I think so. I think that frame is, well, no, because I let it sit there and waited for it and it still didn't go, but.
Okay, well, let's, here, okay. Look,
Yeah.
it's happening.
Yes.
Why is it happening? I mean, I'm happy it's happening, but why is it? There you go.
You need to shorten that one scene now.
Okay.
So let's animate and line, go ahead and delete layer 1. Hit your trash can at the bottom of your layers panel. And then in your zoom layer, let's highlight from frame, I would say frame 500 to the right. So hold your mouse button down. Oh, no, deselect it. You're highlighting this time, not moving. You're just going to highlight. So go hold your mouse button down, drag to the right.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm here at 500. I'm holding the mouse button down.
Yeah, keep going all the way.
Okay, it's passing the, okay.
Right click and remove frames.
All those frames?
Right there, that's fine. Yes, right click, remove frames. Now we have more frames. What is that?
Yeah, see, that was my other issue. What's this?
Go to edit, go to undo. We need you to highlight all the way up too. I'm sorry, I didn't have you do that. I don't know what that is. It doesn't matter, it's covered up, but go ahead and go to edit, go to undo.
Oh, I just clicked, okay, here we go. Edit, undo, remove frames.
Now, go back to frame 500.
Okay, we're in Zoom, right? Is that what we're in?
Yeah, go back to frame 500.
Okay, one moment.
Now deselect those frames.
Okay.
No,
Now,
deselect them first.
Oh, here.
Now, hold your mouse button down in frame 500 and drag all the way up. No, you're moving frames. You have to highlight. Deselect them.
I'm doing something wrong. I'm sorry. Should I be right clicking? Okay,
No, you need to deselect them.
Okay.
Now, hold your mouse button down and drag up. And now drag to the right. Keep going. Oh, back up. Back to the left. Back to the left. Keep going. Back to the left. Right. Oh, forward to that keyframe in 680. You want to go right before that keyframe. So highlight to the right some more till you get to that little square. And go all the way up. Don't forget to go all the way up. Keep going to the right. A little bit more. One more frame. Right there. Now, right click on top of those frames. Remove frames. Now go to Control, Test. I always use Test because technically it's not a movie. Do, 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 do.
Oh, we
Your
okay.
smiley face is gone.
Yeah. But at least this is coming, so that's
Yeah, so now we go back to animate. Let's find the frames where your smiley face is.
oh, let's see if the Jackson floral comes. Okay, but so it's on too long, I guess is okay.
Well, yeah, we fixed it now, but we need to find that smiley face timeline. Where is it?
And let's see, that's the mother's, that's what I call, and it's here.
Okay, so she needs to go backwards. We need to remove some of those frames too.
Where's my girl? Oh, we just must have lost it all. There's nothing here at all.
No, we just didn't even remove those frames. We removed frames from everything above it, so it's just in the wrong place. So you need to highlight some of those frames and remove them until we get it back to where it's supposed to be.
What? Okay.
Just highlight from like frame 450 to 525.
On mothers?
Yeah.
On the one with the smiley faces. Okay. So
Oh, no, you have to hold your mouse button down, remember? You're highlighting, not dragging.
okay. So
Try another frame. Just go out one frame, hold your mouse button down, and drag to the right. There you go. Keep going.
the whole thing is missing.
It's okay. Right now, it's just not in the right place. It's not missing. Right there. Right click and do remove frames.
Something's
Now, there, it's back. We just need to get it in the right spot. Go back to your zoom. Click at the end of your zoom layer. Right there. Right there. Okay. Now, your mother is actually next. So put in your mother's layer, go down and actually, no, it's going to be the always and happy layer. I wonder how many frames we need to go for that. Go out to frame 470. Click in frame 470 on the always layer. Hold your mouse button down and drag up. Now, on your keyboard, hold down your FN key, your function key,
yes.
and hit F5. Again,
Hold on. There it is.
keep going.
Keep hitting F5. Okay.
Keep going. Okay, now go down to your bottom and scroll over so we can see some more frames. Don't move your playhead. Just go down and use your scroll bar at the bottom. Just scroll right. Oh, too much. Go back. Scroll over a little bit more. Scroll, oh, right. Oh.
I'm sorry, it goes crazy. It went crazy. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go.
Right there. Are we in the right spot now? No.
Mother's is supposed to start at 495. It looks like. So I don't know.
Scroll back over to the right just a little bit. You can use little arrows on the, yeah, you can use those little arrow keys to keep going. Keep going. Right there. Okay, hold your F5 key down. Your function key and your F5 key.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-oh. Go back. I think you go out to frame 5. I don't know where we're at now. Scroll back over to the left because I think you accidentally unhighlighted what we had highlighted.
I think I did. Okay, well, it's that, but we haven't highlighted.
Bring your playhead out to frame 495.
Okay.
I think we have our faces back though.
Okay, it's
Keep going to right there.
okay. Here it is. Yeah.
And she's not there long enough though. So hold your mouse button down on the always layer on frame 500 and scroll to the top and drag to the top.
Okay, hold your mouse button down on the always layer
Drag up.
and drag up.
Now hold your function key down and hit F5 about 10 times.
Nothing's happening.
Hold your function key down. Make sure you're hitting F5, not F6.
Oh.
Okay. Now go to control and go to test.
It would be helpful if I hit the right button. Just a few things. Yeah. Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Okay. And okay.
Pause.
And okay.
There we are.
And we're gonna have to shorten these things. It's obviously I gave it too much time. And there. Okay. Okay. Praises. Now, have we, it's fixed now, but I wanted to make it shorter so we didn't have to wait so long to get to it, it seems.
Right.
Where, what is that I put back? There's something back there that's not supposed to be back there.
Because those frames are overlapping in the mother's layer. But I think that's okay because you get that pink and then suddenly your hearts disappear and the face appears. So I think that works really well for transition wise.
Okay, and there you go. Yeah, because this really is popping when you're.
Right. Instead of it just popping on, you're getting that transition in the background. The users are going to know something's going to happen. So when you pop to that face, it's not a big, it keeps it being classified as a jump scene.
Okay. All righty then. And okay, so this seems to be just going on forever. Well, it did. Now see, it doesn't seem like it's going on forever from here. Okay, so here.
Let's see, that is.
And
you're at 465 to frame 100. So that is 65 frames. You're almost 3 seconds.
Okay, wait a minute. Well, okay, wait a minute. From 465, that's there. Here, I'll put this on so I better sense myself. Okay, and then we're moving. 24 seconds would be 89. So I guess I should bring it up to.
Yeah, I would bring it up to right there. I would leave it on there for a second before you go to the next frame. So
Okay. So I need,
go to 490 and hold your mouse button down
okay, is that, okay, I'm here.
in your zoom layer. Hold your mouse button down, drag up, and drag to the right until you get to frame 500. Now right click on top of those frames and remove frames. That shortened that one. Oh, we got a, now we need to remove that gap between on the mother's layer. So you need to highlight those frames just so we can remove that gap. Starting, there you go. Get back, bring it back a little bit more because you want to overlap them a little bit so you get that transition so that the color appears for a couple of seconds, for about half a second.
Okay.
So highlight some more.
Oh.
Deselect that and reselect it again. No dragging.
Daggone. Okay. Oh,
There you go.
okay.
Now then, your face is on there a little too long, I think. So scroll out on your timeline a little bit.
Your face.
Yeah, your face is on there a little too long. Let's go to frame 600. Hold your mouse button down in your mother's layer and drag backwards. Keep going. Keep going, because see, that's still overlapped by the text box. So we need to get rid of all of that anyway. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, now back to the right to about frame 5,
10,
15.
15.
Right there. Now right click. Remove frames. Now we need to remove that gap on always happy in artwork. See that gap that's there? You've got blank frames there. Not all of those frames, just between frame 515 and 535. So on the always layer, no dragging. Go up to the always layer. Click in frame 535, 515. Click in frame 515.
Okay, I'm just trying to find where I'm. Okay.
Drag up.
Mm-hmm.
Drag straight up.
And go straight up. And then
go to the right until you get to frame 534. Right there. Right click.
This is 534. Okay. Right.
Oh, oops. You unselected them all. Try that again.
I'm so good at that. I'm so good at messing that up. How did I manage
Now
that?
drag right until you get to that square. That's where you need to be. I guess that's frame 535. There you go. Now right click.
Now.
Move frames. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let's. Okay, so. Okay, that's on too long. Always is on too long, so I guess we should take some of that off. So
I don't know that that's really on there too long, Corley, because we know what it says because we've read it several times. So we're reading faster than your user is going to read because they're not going to know what it says. They're actually going to have to read it. But because we know what it says, we read it faster. So I don't actually think that's on there too long.
Okay.
Because the first time you played it through, I almost didn't finish reading it all before it flipped to the next screen. But the second time I read it really quick because I read it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cognition, because you
Yes.
had already perceived it. Okay, well, let's test this one one more time. And then at that point, I can submit it for assignment 3. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then I'll get on to my assessment moment. Okay. And then I'll add my sound effects. Pray for me now. There. Mm-hmm.
That's that much better. That's much better.
Yeah.
When you get your sound effects in there, that'll make it seem faster than what it is anyway. So I think you're perfect right here.
I love you. I love you. Okay, thank you. Well, then I'm gonna zip this up and send it to you. And
Okay, Corley. I will see you tomorrow.
yes, you will. I will be. Wait a minute. No, you won't. No, you won't see me tomorrow.
Okay.
On the plane to
Okay.
How do I get rid of? Okay, it ended right here, and I guess I need to turn off my the color, the artwork. Okay, so I'll figure that one out. All right, thank you so much. But unfortunately, yeah, I won't because I'll be on the plane to Ohio, and it's a long trip and time change. So I'll get back with you.
Okay, well, there'll be a recording, and tomorrow I'm going to go through the assessment. So be sure you watch that.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Corley, see you later.
Appreciate you, and thank you everybody for letting me hang in there. Okay.
Bye, Corley.
Bye-bye. Oh, did I leave it?
Okay, guys, that is the end of our session today. I hope that helps everyone troubleshoot and get a better understanding for those of you that did not turn in last week's work and couldn't make it to the lecture today for help. So hopefully that will help you figure it out, watching me troubleshoot everyone else's timelines and things of that nature. If you still need help after watching this, please don't hesitate to contact me so that we can find a time to get together so that we can get it worked out and get you fixed so you can move on to your final. We're almost done, guys, so hang in there. Don't get discouraged. Reach out to me. Let me know you're needing help.